What is going on, guys? Sorry about that. Checking if my audio is working. How's everybody doing today? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Friday Fright Night again. Hey, how are you doing, man? Hey, may have to leave early, but glad I'm here. Okay, Philip, that makes perfect sense, man. Don't worry about it. I get it. How are you doing? Why is my little screen here so small? There we go. That was weird. Like, dude, my screen was like insanely small for some reason. Let me fix my horrifyingly bad hair. Yeah, dude, that is a bad haircut. Look, I got hair back here, dude. There we go. I guess it's gonna have to sit like that. Okay, how's everybody doing today? Jason, this is my first Friday live. Hey, Jason. By the way, thank you for becoming a patron, Jason. I thought that was awesome. My favorite slasher of all time is Jason Voorhees, and we have a Jason on the Patreon page. That's so cool. Hey, Cheyenne, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. CLX Vervamp. That's I had to like zoom it in because I couldn't even read your name with my glasses on. My screen was so tiny for some reason. What's up, dude? How you doing? Thank you so much, Alpha Nick. How you doing, man? Thank you guys so much for becoming members and patrons. I see a couple of you guys are, so really means a lot. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Jason, welcome aboard, man. These live streams are mostly, the Friday Fright Night live streams are mostly to discuss horror films, life, the paranormal, creepy things, just a bunch of shit. We just have fun talking, pretty much. Hey, I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. I actually got a gym membership yesterday. So that's that. That's cool. I'm glad to have a gym membership, obviously. Hold on one sec. I'm going to move myself out of frame because I really do not like looking at there we go. I don't like looking at myself on camera. Kylie, this is your first Friday live stream too. Well, thank you so much for hopping on in. And by the way, guys, slay that like button. Slay the like button. It's that little thumbs up at the very bottom of the screen. Just hit that like button. Really means a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just got off work. Nice. Perfect timing then, right? Perfect timing. You hopped on in at the perfect time. I hopped on in at the perfect time. Rainy day here. It really is. It's rainy outside here too. We really needed it. Oh my God. The heat has been dreadful. It has been dreadful these past couple days. But I did get a gym membership the other day, and I went to the gym last night, probably around 1:30 in the morning, 1:20ish. And I was there till about 3 in the morning. And I did a lot of workouts. Obviously, I can't do everything because of my arm. I literally attempted, and nope, it just did not go well. So I just decided, nope, not going to do that. So on the cameras down there, they probably have footage of me like attempting to lift like a giant, weight and everything. And I couldn't do it. It sucked, man. I hate that. Not had a good day, but I know this stream will cheer me up. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm hoping this stream cheers up everybody. If you're having a bad day, I hope it cheers you up. We're just going to be discussing live horror films, whatever you guys want to discuss. Obviously, the poll on Patreon was voted on, and we are going to be reacting to In the Mouth of Madness this time. I have 2 movie reactions up on Patreon right now that a lot of you patrons voted on, so I've been kicking those out for you guys. I did Phenomena, which was voted on by Patreon. I also did Witchboard, which also was voted on by Patreon, and now we're going to be doing In the Mouth of Madness, and obviously those reactions will be hitting YouTube at some point in the future. Not right now because it takes a lot for me to edit those, and right now my arm just ain't agreeing with me. Right now it's literally straight in my lap because I can't like bend it. So it's 100 degrees here in Dallas. Oh my God. I could not imagine right now. Actually, it was 100. It was like several hundred, like 100 degrees here not too long ago. So like I can understand. But dude, in Texas, that heat when me and Michael went to Texas, dude, the humidity in Texas blew my mind. Crazy stuff. What kind of computer do you have? That's a good question, man. I have an HP computer. I'm not really sure what the actual what it is. I want to upgrade it at some point. It's a great computer, don't get me wrong. This is a really good computer, but I definitely need to upgrade it at some point. I'm not sure what computer it is though. Thank you so much, Amna. I appreciate that. Love your work so much. I appreciate that. I react. I mean, there's nothing really special that goes into reacting besides the feeling that you're watching a video with someone, which is exactly what I'm aiming for. When my reactions come out, I just want you to feel like you're watching a video with a friend. May not have like the same opinions as you, but I think that's the fun part about having friends too. You can hear different opinions and stuff. So Yeah, that's what it's kind of I've tried to make it. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. A lot of new faces hopping on in here. And by the way, guys, we are only 5 patrons away. We lost a couple patrons down the road a little bit, but we're only 5 patrons away from completing our first goal on Patreon. So I should say thank you again, because I know it's not easy to pay monthly. If you pay monthly for Netflix, I mean, that's a pain. If you pay monthly for gym membership, that's a pain. And we do have an option to where you guys can pay monthly to get early access stuff and exclusive content. So I am 100% aware that it's not easy. It does take a toll at some point because of money. I understand 100%. So I understand why a lot of you guys have left. You've come back. You've left. I get it 100%. So don't think I hate any of you for leaving Patreon. I understand 100%. It's extremely important. I watch it a lot. Well, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I appreciate all the new viewers jumping on in and saying hello. I love that. I really do. People at my work are being lazy, and now I'm the one fixing everything that's breaking. Well, that's no good. That's no good. You need to... Damn, I hate that. I hate that. Don't you hate that when you're at work? When you're at work and everybody else is just slacking so hard that you actually have to put in the extra work just to pretty much carry them on your back, pretty much. Yeah, I never did that, man. I actually called out people. I'm not gonna lie. When I worked at Walmart and there were people slacking off and I had to carry, like, put in the extra work because of them, I gave them hell for it. I did not appreciate that one bit. It's like, no, we're all here together. If you're not gonna work, get the fuck out, pretty much. Because it's like, what are you doing, wasting my time, and you're making the work even harder on me. It's about team effort. I hate that, man. Communication sucks here. Yeah, that communication is key. Communication is absolutely key, and like in almost everything. Hey, the Ass Clown, thank you so much for joining in. I still love saying your name. I love saying your name. I think it's like one of the best names to say on this channel, for sure. I love the community we've made so far, guys. This is phenomenal. And I got to say right now, again, for another thank you to you guys, we just hit 13,700 subs. We literally hit 13,000 subscribers, like literally less than a month ago. And now we're already almost to 14,000. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And I appreciate every bit of it so much. Thank you so much, guys. You are absolutely awesome. One of my coworkers is sick. Also, I work at Walmart. I used to work at Walmart, man. Right now I'm doing YouTube, and one of the reasons why I'm able to do YouTube is because of you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be even doing this right now. So I really appreciate the huge support. I mean, that's why I always, recommend Patreon. I know a lot of people hate me talking about Patreon all the fucking time, but it's literally the best place to support the channel because, again, I've told you guys several times, I don't make money off of these Sam and Colby videos. I love reacting to them, and I love hearing your guys' take on them, and I love when you guys criticize me when I criticize them. But yeah, I don't make nothing off those videos. I know some of them, they're not like, copyright claimed or anything, but I still refuse to like put the ad revenue stuff on their videos because I for one, you don't want beef with another YouTube channel, especially one that's way bigger than you. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So the best place for Sam and Colby fans, if they love my reactions, to support me even farther is the merch store or Patreon. I always recommend Patreon over the merch store because, well, Patreon, is monthly. It does help me out. So that's why I always recommend it. And a lot of you guys picked that up and started doing it, which I really fucking love and I really appreciate. So thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, to somebody who wants to do this for a living, you guys are badasses, and I love every fucking single one of you. Even the ones who hate me, criticize me all the time. It's like, that's fine. That's fine. I get it. You have the right to criticize. Any sales for merch? No, but I can come up with something here soon if you guys want to get some merch. Haven't sold a t-shirt in... I don't think I've sold a t-shirt in over like 4 months now. So like the merch store hasn't been getting the attention, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, the subs are climbing. You're absolutely right. The subs are really climbing. We are almost to 20,000 subs. All right, can you believe that? Can you believe that right now? 2 years work of YouTube, nothing but YouTube, and we're almost to 20,000 subs. It's insane, and I'm so thankful for it. I actually, I'll be honest with you guys, I just sent out a free t-shirt today. I paid for it and everything. I sent it out to one of my producers. I'm going to be doing that with the rest of them too. So if you guys are executive producers for my channel, message me on Patreon. your size, your addresses, so I can send you guys t-shirts at some point. I already sent out the first one to somebody who's been with the channel for a long time. And this person literally, I mean, the highest tier on Patreon is $75 a month. $75 a month. So this person's been with me for like a year. So yeah, I sent them a free t-shirt. I was like, you know what? This is literally the least I can do for you. I was just watching a reaction to the Overnight Channel investigation at the Warren Museum. That video is doing pretty good. I'm very happy about that. Part 2, I have not filmed yet. I will be filming that soon. I know a lot of people have already been, where's part 2? It's like, I still have to continue and finish up a couple of other videos. I actually just posted the second part to Queen Mary on Patreon today. So Patreon right now has the video for the Queen Mary part 2. If you guys want to become patrons and watch that right now. It's early access, so give it a few days and I might post it on YouTube. I don't know yet. We'll see what I post, or what I edit and film these next couple days, but it's there. So do you have I do have hoodies. I do have hoodies. I have a couple hoodies, I think. Yeah, I have the logo, which is the Popcorn of Horror logo hoodie. As a matter of fact, I could probably show you right now. Let me go ahead and show you guys the merch really quick, since you guys are asking. I'm always down to show. Let me see if I can find it really quick. That is the shirt. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, by the way, super edits. Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing, man? How are you doing today? I'm looking for the hoodie right now, and it's like, is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, I could just click on them. Sorry about that. See how long it takes me to do stuff? There's a sticker. Ooh, nice. Nope. Oh, I can go. My bad. I'm such an idiot sometimes. There it is. Okay, I found it. Bam. There we go. There we go. I'm posting it now. By the way, hit that like button, guys. I see 20 viewers up here and 6 likes. I appreciate the likes, and I appreciate the views. But hit that like button. It really means a lot. There's the hoodie right there for 30 bucks. $30. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. You know what? For an official like Teespring hoodie that's for the channel, and you guys want to rock that shit, wear it down the streets in your school. Tell them that Jordan's the man. Jordan's the man with the fucking reaction channel, the creepy shit videos. That's cool, man. I appreciate that. But I do have hoodies. There it is right there. Hi, Jordan. Hope you have a nice birthday. I hope you had a nice birthday and your arm isn't too troublesome. You'll have to get one of those water bottles with the flavor pods. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. My arm is about the same. I went to the gym for the first time last night in a long time. So I really had a blast doing that. I did a 30-mile walk. 30-mile walk. I did a 30-minute walk. 30-minute walk. Completed about 2 miles with that walk. And then I did like a 10-minute walk with a 50-pound weighted jacket on me. That was pretty interesting. First time doing that. And then I did a hell of a lot of leg workouts. Couldn't do much with my arm because obviously, but 16 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Steven Truthseeker, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much. I like that name, dude. That's a badass name. How are you doing? A lot of new faces. Again, hopping on in. I really appreciate it, guys. And awesome. I'm glad you saw that. Yeah. I'll unpin that message now, but I'm glad you saw it. We do have a hoodie on the merch store. Absolutely. It will be a year on the 12th of this month. I subbed to this channel. Oh, awesome, man. I'm glad you've been keeping track. Thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of you guys have been here for a long time. 2 years now, dude. Ever since we started doing horror movie reactions, up to the paranormal reactions, up to we still continue to do movie reactions, but the movie reactions, I'll be honest, the views have died down so much, man, and it's sad. It's sad because I know a lot of people used to watch our channel for the movie reactions and stuff, but we just started testing out new waters, and paranormal reactions do really good. We don't make money off them, but they do really good on views, so we just been keep doing it. Have you ever seen a ghost? Yes. Well, I wouldn't say a ghost. I would say I've seen a demon. I've seen a demon. I have never seen a ghost. Like an actual person, I've never seen, but I've seen a demon in my room once, yeah. That scared the hell out of me. Rowan, hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for jumping on in. I think it's been 6 months for me. 6 months. That's incredible, though. I still love that. Hi, how are you doing? Gabby, love Minecraft. Love the name. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in and joining. I really appreciate it. A lot of people just jumping on in today. Thank you so much. Me and my friends are planning to watch The Black Phone again in the movies. I'd love to go see that, man. I've heard nothing but good things. And again, that means you really enjoyed it the first time. I'm pretty sure we had that conversation last time when you told me that you saw it and you liked it a lot. Let's see. I was looking at the Chop Chat. Sorry. Oh no, dude, you're fine. You're fine, dude. But we do have hoodies on the merch store, so if you guys are interested in getting a hoodie, there you go. I'm excited to see Smile. I'm excited to see that one too. I get there's so many movies I got to catch up on. So many movies. I've been slacking a little bit, but I've also been really trying to get the Patreon polls and stuff, the movie reactions people vote on Patreon done. So that's why I've been focused on those ones for right now instead of what I want to watch. But I've been enjoying the movie reactions that people have voted on so far, so I'm really happy. Still playing Quarry. Quarry, is your arm too messed up? I am playing Quarry still. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm still playing the game. My arm is not horrible. It is still messed up though. Yes, it still feels pain and everything, and gets annoyed and bothered and aggravated. But I've been doing okay for the most part. I'm trying not to make it any worse. No problem, man. I'm good. I'm currently trying to get some food. I feel that. I feel that. I haven't eaten yet today, but I should probably here soon. Comes out 3 days after my birthday. Oh, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Good to see you. Oh, hello, Shane. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Johnny Flame. Thank you so much for joining. How are you guys doing today on this fine Friday Fright night? How are you guys doing? You guys planning on watching any horror films, by the way? Anybody? I lived in a demonic house when I was growing up in the 1980s. That stuff is real. I agree. I agree. Hey, Jordan, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to stop and say hi. Got to jump in for good to see Thor. Oh, yeah. How? Oh, cool. You're going to go. Oh, you're going to go see Thor: Love and Thunder. Awesome. By the way, Adam, thank you so much for joining, man. I know you said hi earlier. I don't know why I didn't say hi back. How you doing, dude? Thank you so much for hopping on in. And I hope that you enjoy Thor: Love and Thunder. I've heard some mixed reviews. I've heard more good and positive, though. I've been slacking on watching movies. I've been trying to get through American Horror Story. I still need to get through American Horror Story. I actually stopped watching American Horror Story after Hotel. No, I didn't even finish Hotel. I started the first episode of Hotel and then I stopped. So I would say I stopped watching after Freak Show. I was enjoying for what I was seeing though, but I've been really into Stranger Things. And by the way, Patreon does have like almost the first season completed for Stranger Things. So if you guys really want to see my Stranger Things reactions, Patreon has all first 7 episodes on there right now. I was glued to my seat during the Elvis movie. I've heard awesome things about Elvis. I've actually heard that it's one of the best biopic movies that's come out in many years. I think people are even saying it's better than Bohemian Rhapsody and Rocket Man. People are saying it's really, really fucking good. I've been curious. I'm an Elvis fan. I'm a casual Elvis fan. I'm not like a diehard go out and see Elvis, listen to Elvis, but I like him enough. I like the Amityville Horror 1 and 2. I like those movies too. I prefer the second one over the first one, as a matter of fact. Tom Hanks plays an awesome villain. I've heard, and Tom Hanks, I mean, he gives his all every time. Should have fans make a design. Should have fans make a design. Are you talking like like fan art, like designs for like t-shirts and stuff? If you guys want to make some fan art and send it to me, I'm not going to complain. We had one person send me fan art and I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, that's the first time I've ever gotten fan art in my entire life. So if you guys make some fan art, I don't know, maybe I'll do a free t-shirt giveaway for the best fan art. Who knows? Who knows? That's up to you guys. I don't know yet, but if you guys still want to make fan art and send it to me, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate that. That'd be so cool. Alpha, that's awesome. Um, that it is a good idea. That is a good idea. I've been watching your Stranger Things videos. It's not something I want to watch by myself. Oh, awesome. Even okay, awesome. I appreciate you watching them along with me. I'm into hard rock music. I'm into that stuff too, man. As a matter of fact, I love 80s rock. I love music and bands that come from the 80s. Yeah, I'm good with with ideas. Yeah, you really are, man. That was a good idea. That was a really good idea. Yeah, if you guys want to make some fan art and send it to me through Discord or Patreon or Facebook, then yeah, send it to me. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I fucking love hard rock music though. By the way, hit that like button, guys, if you are enjoying the content and enjoying the conversations we are having. I really appreciate it. And I love, again, thank you for the new faces hopping on in. I really love meeting new people in the community that we have not talked to yet. I create abstract art. Ooh, that's fucking cool, man. Do you like Five Finger Death Punch? Here's the fun fact. I actually have not heard too much Five Finger Death Punch in my life. I feel like it's obviously a band I've heard of, but I've never listened to them like to the my brother has. My brother is a way bigger music fan than I am. That's why I started doing music reactions and stuff, kind of trying to listen to more things I'm not, I normally don't listen to. So that's why I do a lot of music reactions now. But yeah, my brother was always the big music guy. He knows what Five Finger Death Punch is, and he knows probably all the names of the band and the music and the songs and everything. He knows way more than I do. I was the movie guy. He was the music guy. So this channel is almost like just me experiencing things I'm not used to. Do you like rap? Eminem's my favorite. I'm actually not a diehard fan of rap. I've heard some really good rap songs. I've listened to several. I like some. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I'm not like a diehard country person either. I like some country, but it's about the same about that. Yeah, but I haven't heard too much rap, to be honest with you. He should have patches for a jacket or a car sticker. Are you talking like my merch and stuff? My parents are 70s and 80s rock music fans. I tend to listen to bands from that era as well. I like bands from that era. I really do. I have a lot of fun with them. So, yeah. I think one of my favorite bands of all time is I like the Ramones a lot. I like the Carpenters. I know. I know that's not like 80s and stuff. Carpenters is not really 80s, but I do enjoy older bands a lot more than newer ones. I'll be honest. I not really a huge giant fan of like the more recent stuff. I like older things. I really started liking Misfits. I actually really want to react to more of those. How did you and Michael meet? Also, both of your names are Michael Jordan. Yeah, do you know how many people, because we hung out in school a lot, people would say Michael Jordan? um, Me and Michael met, I would say we met in 5th grade, but we didn't really become friends until I would say the 7th grade or the 6th grade. Then we started hanging out. I remember I invited him over to my house for the first time. We played some Call of Duty World at War, played Nazi Zombies for like hours on end. We would stay up all night playing Nazi Zombies. And I remember the first time he came over, he got so pissed off at a game. He was really into gaming. He would get so annoyed. If you guys seen him play video games, he would hit shit. He'd get annoyed. I remember one of the first things that happened was, I guess I wasn't playing at my fullest potential and I wasn't getting a gun fast enough, and he got taken down on my behalf. So he got so annoyed he yelled at me. And I remember I told him who the fuck yells at someone in their house for the first time coming over, and he felt so fucking bad about it. But I understood at the time too that he was a very competitive gamer, so it was a funny first experience. But we've been friends ever since. Seriously, we've been friends ever since. It's definitely been a good friendship for sure. I'd love to help with merch ideas. That'd be awesome. Spice Rack right now helps me with my merch ideas, but man, if you got some ideas, man, throw them at me. Pink Floyd is too slow for me, but I like their music. Pink Floyd. I like Pink Floyd quite a bit. Cheyenne, I like Led Zeppelin. Yeah, Led Zeppelin's a good one. Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, Queen, Aerosmith. Yeah, I like all those bands too. Those are great ones. I've obviously heard of like AC/DC, Pink Floyd, Queen, and all of them. But there are still some bands that I'm still being introduced to right now. I mean, people are like really wanting me to continue the Taylor Swift thing, which I will actually. I might do that later today. As a matter of fact, I might go ahead and do that. But yeah, people have been really getting into music reactions. A lot of you guys actually subscribe to my channel because of the music reactions I do. So be sure to hit that like button. Thank you so much, Philip. I appreciate that, man. Charity stream? I don't know what a charity stream is. Is that like when you guys just like if I actually like do a charity and you guys donate money to the charity kind of thing? I think I'm way too small to do that right now. I'm only at 13,000. I would probably need to be way bigger as a channel to do a charity stream. I mostly listen to country. Ronnie James Dio. I mostly listen to country. Hey, you know what though? Country for a lot of people is their go-to. I mean, I knew several people who would play country all the time while we rode on back roads and stuff. So I get it. I get the praise for country. I get the praise for rap. So I don't think I've ever heard of Ronnie James Dio, to be honest with you. Truth Seeker. Hey Jordan, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining 8A. I'm gonna call you 8A if that's okay. I'm doing pretty good, man. How are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on into the live stream. I'm doing pretty good. About the same. My arm's still bothering me, but I've been enjoying life regardless. My dad loves blasting his AC/DC concert DVDs. Dude, my dad used to do that all the time too. If you did one, you should do autism. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I'd be down to do it, but I just feel like my channel's way too small. You should make some Nuke's top 5 reactions. Dude, you know what's funny about that, 8A? I was actually debating on doing a video last night for Nuke's top 5. I was going to do, like, Nuke's top 5, like, watching Nuke's top 5 for, like, 5 hours straight or something and make it a giant video. But I did not. I might do it, though. I might do it. I might. So, but thank you for mentioning that, because now I might actually do it, since some people want to see that. Isn't this more of a Fright night after? It is. It is. Fright night just sounds catchier, but it is a Fright. Yeah, it's an afternoon. Yeah, you're right. But hey, at least I caught people who I like doing it a little bit earlier. I found out that, a lot of people actually are up at this time during the day, so they'll see the live stream and stuff, and I'm glad they catch it every once in a while. So sometimes I'll go randomly live a little bit earlier so I can catch some people who might not be awake at like 5 in the afternoon. But yeah, I would love to do a charity thing. It's just right now, I actually got my first sponsorship, by the way. They're sending me the thing right now, but I actually got my first sponsorship, which is kind of cool. Support that sponsorship, because it would let them know that this is the good channel for that stuff. And then maybe in the future, if our channel grows because of the sponsorship, then maybe I'll do more, I was so happy to hear that they wanted to sponsor me, though. Like, I've had one other person try to sponsor me, but they sent me a product, and the product, I got to be honest with you, it wasn't great. And I would have felt bad if I mean, my brother looked at it and he was like, oh man, dude, I don't know if you should do this. Like, you would literally be telling people to buy a piece of shit. And I'm like, I don't know. And at that point, I already unboxed it. It's in my room. It's a little camera, and this thing is so cheap. They sent me it. I don't need to make money off it. It's fine. I'm not going to do that to you guys. To me, it's not worth the money. Sorry. And they asked me one time, and this was about like half a year ago when they sent me this thing. Nah, dude, I couldn't do that to you guys. No, I'm not going to promote a product that isn't good. So, sorry, I got off track, but yeah. Who's the sponsor? I was hoping to get the product before I say the sponsor's name. I want to unbox it for you guys and try it on. It's a pretty cool sponsor. I was very excited that they asked me. So if you guys can hold on just a little bit, I think it's going to be here soon. So just a little bit, I will show you guys the sponsor, and I will make a video for it too. So, and if you guys help me support that sponsor, let them know that you guys made the right choice by choosing this channel to be a sponsor, I would fucking appreciate it so much. You have no idea. You have no idea, because it will look good on this channel overall. It seems like most paranormal images are blurry. That's because I think they malfunction the equipment. If it's that strong to show itself. Trent, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing on this fine, good afternoon? No, don't worry about it, Edward. I actually appreciate the question, but I appreciate that. But let me get the product first, and then I'll tell you guys who the sponsor is. I'll give you a hint, though. It does have something to do with clothing. How are you doing, though? Jason, I'm a true conspiracy theorist. I do enjoy conspiracy theories, by the way, Jason, if you asked that. I believe in some. I don't believe in all, because sometimes people will really go out of their way to really come up with something. And I have an open mind, but sometimes it's like, I think some people really take it too far. No offense to anybody. Yeah, I absolutely was not gonna promote a crappy product, and I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to start beef with the company, but yeah, it was not something I should have posted. Yeah, it wasn't gonna be something I was gonna lie to you guys about. I believe in most, but not like, literally, my brother's a tech person, right? My brother's a tech person, and he told me to my face, like, dude, you would literally be lying to these people, and I'm like, I can't do that. I believe in most, but not the flat Earth. I don't believe in the flat Earth idea. Yeah, that's a bit out there, and I think it's already been proven that the Earth is very circular. So I don't. Yeah, be careful with some sponsors. They can be shady sometimes. This was a very shady. Not really. I wouldn't say they were shady. They just weren't the company that I really wanted to promote for my first time. Not really. Do you remember the horror trilogy featuring that horror Debbie Harry in one of the stories? I think her kids turns into a gremlin at the end. You and Michael are good double act, funny movie reactions. I don't know if I have. By the way, my hand just started to cramp up, and I freaked out a little bit right there. I started moving my hand. Yeah, that was creepy. I have not seen that trilogy, by the way. That's an interesting sounding trilogy, though. Oh, just hopped on. Edward Hanna, how are you doing? Pretty. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were on a second ago. How are you doing, Edward? Thank you so much for joining. I'm not sure if I said that. Yes, happy Friday, Fright Night, everybody. Thank you. Karen Carpenter's voice was like honey. Karen Carpenter. That's an interesting. It was like honey. Karen Carpenter's voice was like honey. That was scary. My hand started cramping up for a second. And yeah, dude, I'm talking to Michael again right now. And okay, that hurt. Ow. I've been talking to Michael lately. And by the way, if you guys didn't know, and a lot of you guys are patrons, and if you guys were going to become patrons, you probably would have done it by now. But one of the goals for my channel is to bring on my buddy, Lane Urban. My buddy Lane. And this won't happen for a while unless we hit our goals. So, like, if you guys are people who go out and, like, share the Patreon page saying, hey, guys, we're looking for more patrons for this community, you're badasses for that. I appreciate that. My goal is to hopefully bring on more people for my channel, and I can at least pay them to be here because, you know, you can't do YouTube full time unless you have the money coming in to really support everybody. So I'm waiting on it. But my buddy Lane is so funny. He's so funny. He's very much into what I'm into. As a matter of fact, he wanted to do a cryptid segment for my channel, and I told him, well, we need to get you here full time if we're going to do the cryptid stuff and, you know, the stuff that you want to do. And he's like, I know. He's a dad. He's very busy. So I told him, maybe one day, man. Maybe one day when we hit our goals. And he was like, absolutely, man. And I'm hoping one day I can bring him on because this guy is so funny. This guy is so... Me and him have great chemistry together. He would be great. I would hope to get him on the channel one day. So hopefully someday when our channel gets bigger and we're all coming together as a community and getting shit done... And as it's already started by now, by the way, we have done a great job so far, and you guys are badasses for that. We are doing so great right now. As the channel goes, it's doing so great right now. One day, maybe soon, we will see my buddy come on here, and who knows? And if you have just anybody, if you know anybody who's interested in supporting, who has no problem with supporting, if you have a rich fucking friend who's like, yeah, fuck that, I'll do it. Hit him up. Share the things. Show them my channel first. I want them to see my channel first and tell me what they think. And then, if they want to, there it is, right there. I haven't found any horror movies that scare me besides Eight-Legged Freaks. Eight-Legged Freaks is a good time, man. I remember watching that one. I watched that. I binged that movie back then. I hope your hand's all right. I hope so too, man. It hurt right there. my elbow hurt right there is what actually made me say ow, but my hand cramped up for a second. That was a little bit concerning. I'm kind of like, wow. Yeah, it makes me jump every time. There was a Todd Haynes movie about Karen Carpenter. I really need to look up Karen Carpenter because I'm not sure who that is. I feel like I do. It's just she's not coming to my mind. Like, face isn't coming to my mind. But me and my buddy Lane, I'm hoping to get him down to the gym with me here soon. My hand, it's fine at the moment, but earlier, a second ago, it hurt, and I don't know why. So that kind of made me, like, jumpy a little bit. Because it's never fun when that thing acts up. Sadly, I had to temporarily... Don't worry about it, man. I already saw that. I messaged you on Patreon. Sadly, I had to temporarily stop being a patron due to my mortgage company screening up paperwork. Don't worry about it, dude. Don't worry about it. I understand 100%. And if you ever want to come back, the spot's still open. I left your name in the credits of the videos because I had a feeling like maybe someday you'd come back. So if you ever do, your name is still in the end credits because you've been supporting me for a long time, and I fucking love the support, dude. You've been a badass. Thanks so much. You should play Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon alongside The Wizard of Oz. If you have time correctly, they work together. You must start Pink Floyd as soon as the lion roars. Okay, that is interesting. I think I've heard of that before. Yeah, I believe in Bigfoot, Dogman, etc. Seen a giant bat once 30 years ago. That is nuts. That is nuts, man. I love that stuff. I love talking about that stuff. I really do. I love cryptids. I love paranormal. I love all that stuff. And that is the goal for one of these days on Patreon. If you guys are supporting us, I know you guys are. I'm like a broken record, but I keep bringing it up because it's like I have enthusiasm about doing things like that, like Sam and Colby stuff, like going out, trying to discover. Maybe I'll do cryptid videos instead of paranormal videos at some point. Maybe I'll actually start going out and trying to go to these like locations where Bigfoot has been seen and stuff, and maybe doing videos like that. If you guys are interested, we will do that too. So, yeah, but it won't happen until we hit our goals because that is not cheap. That is not cheap to do at all. So, and I also the views are keep them up because the views are really helping out. I'll be back, trust me. Okay, man, don't worry. Don't worry. That spot's open for you no matter what. Hey, Peachy, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing on this fine Friday afternoon? I had once I had a super realistic dream about after looking Peggy in the eyes. I've had some creepy dreams too about some dolls. Yeah. Corpse had scary stories. They're older though. Corpse had scary stories. They're older though. Hey, that is interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, but never apologize for having to drop out of Patreon for any financial reason, dude. Don't worry about it. It really understandable. Understandable. What are we talking about, Elizabeth? We were talking about cryptids, paranormal, creepy things, Patreon, and all of that great stuff. How are you doing, by the way? If you do go to Hull House in Chicago, that supposedly has a lot of paranormal happenings. Ooh, we'll put it on the list for sure. And by the way, we will let you guys pick the places we go. Patreon is a place where it'll be kind of like, what Sam and Colby does, but we'll let you guys pick where we go next. So if you guys have any interest in that, then I'll be putting up polls for our first locations if we ever hit our goals. So thank you. Thank you. Like you have no idea. I will always say thank you. I say thank you a lot. I'm doing good. I'm off work today. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Has anyone ever astral project? I have not. I had a recurring nightmare when I was a kid. My shrink said that's not supposed to happen much. I had one reoccurring dream when I was a kid. No, it's very rare when that happens. Colby has his own channel. He did spells and scary stuff. I know he has like his own personal channel. I'm pretty sure Sam has his own personal channel too. As a matter of fact, I've reacted to a couple of Sam's videos before. Yeah, I like their stuff when they're working together. Have you seen Sam and Colby's Truth or Drink videos? I don't know if I have or not. No, I don't think I have. I don't think I have seen those. That sounds like something I'd post to Patreon, though, to be honest with you. There's stuff that's not really paranormal related. I post to Patreon, so if you guys were not aware, I actually have like their first ever video reaction up on my Patreon page. Yeah, I've done some of their cringiest shit before. That's why I always say like their older stuff was so cringy because I've reacted to their older stuff, and it is cringy. It's just lost. How are you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing? Just got some Mexican food and caught the live in time. Well, thank you so much. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm not going to try because I'm going to embarrass myself. But thank you so much. How are you doing? And I hope you enjoy that Mexican food, man, by the way. I've been really in the mood for sushi. I don't know why. I had a lucid dream after playing Phasmophobia once. That would do it. That would do it. But I hate flying. I hate falling dreams, man. I hate waking up feeling like I'm falling, and then I wake up and I'm moving in my sleep and stuff. I hate that shit. I had the same dream for 6 months straight, and it was paranormal. I've told Cheyenne about it in a voice note. Ooh, that is intense. That is intense. Yeah. I really do need to get to your stuff. I really do. You send me a lot of stuff from your paranormal experiences. I really do need to get to that stuff. I will. Trust me. I've been just so busy lately, but trust me, I will get to it. You've sent me it, and I will read it. Yeah, a lot of you guys have sent me your own paranormal experiences. You guys have sent me pictures of you guys inside famous haunted houses, and yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool when you guys want my opinion about things. I really appreciate it. This channel is just basically a big community for horror, paranormal, cryptid lovers. FaZe Rug is like me. Beast, he gives a lot of money to people. He's a beast and he gives a lot of money to people. Yeah. Yeah, that guy's fucking loaded, man. I've seen his Instagram and stuff, and that guy posts pictures at like mansions. He owns a mansion. Yeah, he's pretty rich. He's pretty fucking rich. I had a dream last night that I was in a Victorian house, saw dark shadows in the corner and closed room. Plus, I was drunk in the dream. LOL, weird. That is kind of weird. I will send them in a voice note so you can just listen to my dumb ass. You're not dumb. Don't worry about it. I appreciate that, but you're not dumb. You are a very sweet person. Right now, I'm trying to get in shape for those videos, you know, so I can go like rock climbing and stuff and go into dark, creepy houses and run. I'm not saying I'm like big or nothing, but I'm trying to get into like shape. I thought about filming down there because when I'm down there, there's no one down there at the gym. But I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing me work out. Mr. Beast, it was a typo. Don't worry about it. I knew who you were talking about. Mr. Beast, yeah. Mr. Beast does give a lot of money to people. I've had the flying dreams when I was young, seen beings as well. When I was 3 or 4, I left my bed to use the bathroom, came back and climbed on the bed before being thrown off. The bed was shaking. I was scared, more confused. The bed was haunted for sure. That would have made me cry. Yeah, that would have made me cry. I've had the flying dreams when I was young, seen beings as well. Yeah. Though some things you just can't explain. Yeah. I get that 100%. Because a year later, I fell off the bunk bed, and later that bunk bed nearly collapsed on my sister and I. That is pretty fucking crazy. There was something up with that bed for sure. Yeah, no doubt. Good God. One of you guys asked me if I would be interested in you sending me a haunted object, and I said send it. Just send it. If you have something you think is haunted, and you want to send it. I'll unbox it on live camera. That's fine. Now don't send me like, you know, a ritualistic thing like fucking a goat head or something. The Boo Bear is $650, but the obvious for that reason alone is why I say like we can't do nothing until we get more money coming in. We have to be more successfully. So that's why I always say Patreon, because look at that. Yeah, the Boo Bear itself alone is $650, $1,000 to get that bear. That's crazy. Dude, I went to the gym this morning. It was awful. I sat in someone else's sweat because they didn't wipe down the machine. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I really wish I had a workout partner. I'm so bummed out I don't have a workout partner because I would love to work out with someone. I'm down there by myself. That is unfortunate. Yeah, wipe down your seats, people. It doesn't take but a second. I have a few paranormal stories, but they are kind of long. I have to explain shit for it to make sense. That's fine. That's fine. I do not mind. By the way, we're almost 20 likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. How much is the ovulus? I do not know how much the ovulus is myself. I'm sure it's not cheap. I bet you it's not cheap. I go by myself too. I need a workout buddy. If you lived here in Ohio, I would say come to my hometown and we'd work out in the gym. It's like $40 a month, but thanks for reminding me, Jordan. Hey, Fox Cute Official, how are you doing? Hello, my first time on your live. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Thank you so much for hopping on in. That's an awesome name, by the way. Fox Cute Official. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you a YouTuber? Out of curiosity? Astral projecting us is your technology asleep, but you're like awake and it's real. Isn't that crazy? I walk everywhere since I hate city driving. I hate city walking, man. Yeah. Yeah. I walk to the gym. I mean, gym is like the most social I'll get in this town. There's a lot of judgmental assholes around here. Let me be blunt. I'm just gonna be blunt. And I'm glad you can make it to my live stream for the first time ever. Like a few of you, this is your first time watching me live, and it's actually really fucking awesome. You said you like listening to the Carpenters. Karen was the lead singer and drummer. Her brother was the keyboard. Oh, okay. When it comes to band members' names, I'm not great, by the way. I'm not. Do you do a Halloween live where you play fuck that, man. I'll do a live stream on Halloween, but I will not do a Ouija board. Good God, I'm not destined to bring in anything that could kill me. I wish I actually live about 3 hours from Ohio, but I just can't justify that drive. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's too long of a drive just to come out and work out for one night. Jordan, do you have a Discord? I do have a Discord, man. I do have a Discord. I can go ahead and probably get the link for that, as a matter of fact, for you really quick. One sec. Bear with me while I try to get the Discord thing. Don't switch, please. Got it, whatever. All right, got it, whatever. If I can ever find out how to like share the link to my Discord. Not really sure how to share my Discord, to be honest with you guys. I'm not really sure how to be honest with you. Sorry about that. I don't know how to share it. People used to play an Ouija in my high school during lunch. Oh my god, that's intense. Cheyenne, just move here and we can go together. There you go. I'm glad that you're a Colby fan. He's my favorite. I like them both, but yeah, I'm probably more of a Colby fan than a Sam fan, to be honest. Do you know Corpse? I do not know Corpse. Don't worry, it's cool. Sorry. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm glad you asked. I just can't figure out how to share it. That's the only thing. Like, I feel so dumb. Do you have a favorite horror movie? If so, which one is it? My personal favorite horror film of all time is John Carpenter's Halloween. But if I had to give you my second favorite horror film of all time, I'd probably go with Return of the Living Dead. Return of the Living Dead is probably my second favorite. Then I would go Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Creep Show. I got several of my favorites, but Halloween, the original, is my favorite. And Friday the 13th Final Chapter is one of my favorites too. No, don't worry about it, Edward. I don't mind. Seriously. Where are you folks from? Where are you folks from? I'm from England. I am from Washington State, but I live in Ohio now. I'm from New England. Peachy, at this time, I would not not with the fight chaos. Any more Sam content like this Midnight Man series? Probably at some point. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd probably start posting more. Yeah. LShay, so true. Flying is it's hell right now. What about John Carpenter's They Live? I love They Live. But it's been a long time since I've seen it. I saw an Ovilus for $549. Oh my good golly. Columbus, Ohio here. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I am from Leesburg, Ohio. I'm about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half away from Columbus. Do you like Zombieland? I do like Zombieland. I like the first one more than the second one. I wasn't like a diehard fan of the second one. I thought it was okay, but yeah, the first one is definitely pretty damn decent. I'm a little farm town in Ontario. Ontario. Hell yeah. But yeah, Fox Q, that is my favorite horror film of all time. British Columbia, Canada here. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I remember you have a cat. What was his name? His name is Church. And yes, I did name him after the cat from Pet Sematary. If you had to guess. Have you ever been to a paranormal exploring in a haunted cemetery at night with but nothing happened? Yeah, I've done that. Yeah. Have you ever watched the Final Destination films? I've seen the first two, not the rest of them, but I have seen a couple of them, and I do like them. I like the first one. Second one was pretty okay. But have you ever watched Final Destination film? Have you ever? Oh, how cute! I have 3 cats. We have several cats. My personal cat though is Church. Yeah, he's in the house. Yeah, that's awesome though. I'm a cat fan. I like cats. Where's my fucking Twinkie? This is my favorite part. Yeah, that's my favorite part too. That is so fucking iconic at this rate. I think everybody knows that Tallahassee loves his Twinkies. But yeah, I love cats. I love them. I actually post some church content on Instagram and stuff every once in a while. So if you guys are curious about church and everything, I do post some pictures of church. Also, watched the first Friday the 13th film. Never watched it, and my mom and the mom freaked me out. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you watched it finally. Friday the 13th is one of my favorites, and Pamela Voorhees is one of the most underappreciated fucking slashers out there. I swear to God, no one talks about her, and she is terrifying. I would even go as far as saying she's more scary than Jason. What do you think about aliens? Love them. My hat is actually from Devil's Tower. I've never been there, but I've been there, but it was like a long time ago. But they finally bought me a hat when they went back there, my family. So I got a hat now, but I definitely believe in aliens. And I think the government already confirmed aliens existed, things that were outside of, beings that lived outside of they exist. So same, we have a lot of street cats around here, cute and sad. It is sad because, a lot of those cats are just going to be, yeah. I'm more of a dog person, but I do love cats too. I'm allergic though. I love dogs and cats. I'm more of a cat person, but I do love dogs. We have a dog down there named Callie, and she is a sweetheart. She is a German Shepherd. The close commitments depends on where you get it. True. That is true, Kylie. That is true. Yeah, it depends on where you buy your ghost hunting equipment, but we want it. If we're gonna go out and do it, we're gonna get the best type of equipment, and we're also gonna get really good cameras. We're not gonna buy the shitty ass cameras. Nope, fuck that. We aren't gonna waste time. We're gonna get the best type of shit to do this stuff. I keep meaning to send you some info on a haunted bed and breakfast I grew up next to. Oh, damn. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of hotels have a lot of bed and breakfasts have a lot of fucking histories. The mom is more scary than Jason. When she called out her son's child voice, I nearly shat myself because I was by myself. Yeah, that moment is so creepy. It's so creepy. Have you been to Widecombe, the haunted town? And by the way, we are almost at 30 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button if you have not hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Really means a lot. My favorite horror movie is Freddy vs. Jason. Fuck yeah, man. I grew up on that movie. That was the first Blu-ray I ever bought in my life, was at one of my cousin's Blu-ray, DVD, VHS shops, and I went and bought Freddy vs. Jason on Blu-ray for the first time. First Blu-ray I ever bought. So that Blu-ray, I still have it. It holds a special place in my heart. Yeah, the last time I saw Church was downstairs. He was sitting on top of a trash can. Nope, never been there. Francis Chainsaw Gremp. Greetings. How are you doing, Francis? I'm assuming Large March sent you. Wycombe, this haunted town in Great Britain, I think is what you put. I love the Conjuring movies because they all are based on true stories. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, they were all Hollywoodized, but yeah, I love some of the Conjuring movies. I love the first one. Really enjoyed the second one. Love Annabelle Creation, but the other ones I'm kind of mixed mash on, but I do enjoy the Conjuring movies. I like kitty cats. I do like kitty cats too. Yep, Large March sent you. That's right. Yeah, I wish I wish they would have stopped. I wish the Hollywood would kind of kept their grimy little hands off the franchise, man. I loved it when they were stuck more true towards the real stuff instead of trying to make up shit for the movies themselves and just tell a story that was based on true events. Have you ever tried CBD for your arm? I have not. I have not. I love my cats like it's so much so much it hurts. I have a mom and son. I was never a pet person until I met them cuties. I bet. Yeah, I love animals. I do. Anyone had a Cujo style experience either with another rabid animal or big scary dog? A sleeping dog woke up and chased me down the street on holiday in Portugal. I ran like hell. My sister laughed. That is terrifying. Yeah, never underestimate a dog that could be pissed. It could rip you apart. I've seen ghosts when I was young. I had a hell of a night. I've had experiences when I was young too, for sure. My town does a walking paranormal tour. I have been on it a few times, but just got word this morning that my old house is going to be a part of it this year. Oh, wow. Ooh. Don't you think you have some haunted stuff behind me? Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah, I have a Raggedy Ann doll. I have a couple of Chucky dolls behind me. Absolutely, I wouldn't be surprised. I used to be afraid of dogs when I was younger. I don't blame. Hey, I mean, I was afraid of turkeys when I was younger because we used to go to like a farm, and there was this turkey. Every time we got out of the car, this turkey would chase me and my brother like all around the property, and it was angry and it was always mad. I'm pretty sure it died. Thank God. Like when Hollywood starts making indie films with major stars. Yeah. I was chased by a wiener dog when I was a kid. Laughed my head. Hey, they can bite your ankles. Yes, I was chased by a big black dog, Sirius Black for reference, busted my head open falling off a ledge, got stitches. That would fucking suck, and that would make me terrified of dogs too. Are you 420 friendly? It would ease your pain. I am not 420 friendly. I don't smoke. I don't have nothing against it. I don't smoke though. I know people who do smoke. That's 100% fine. I've been just kind of living with it, man. I'm trying to take the pain. You know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to get used to it because I know it's not going to go away. So sorry, y'all. I'm dumb. What is 420? Weed, pot. Don't worry about it. No, it's all good. You're a drinker, huh? I haven't drank in a while. I'm not like I don't go out and drink all the time. I have like one every once in a while. Sometimes I'll drink on live if it's like a holiday or something, but I don't drink all the time. My family has a psychic line might explain me seeing ghosts, etc. Probably. That would probably explain that. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't want to see ghosts. I unless they want to show themselves to me, I have no intentions of seeing a ghost. I live in Colorado. I'm very, very 420 friendly. Nope, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me. I'd be so scared. Imagine a dark shadow figure in the corner of the room or mirror. I don't know. No thanks. Gotta go. Nice chatting with you. All right, Alpha Nick. Thank you so much for hopping on and being a part of this conversation. I really appreciate it, man. I'm glad you can make it on this Friday Fright night. As a matter of fact, let's see what time it is. We are already at an hour. We have been live for an hour now, guys. Hell yeah. And by the way, we're almost at 30 likes. You guys are badasses. Thank you so much. And I'm glad a lot of you guys new to the channel, haven't seen me live yet, are making it onto this live stream. Really means a lot. I love chatting with new faces and new people. So, and it's really awesome. By the way, if you have not, share the content. Share the content. It really helps. So if you guys like a video, if you have a certain video you love on this channel and you're like, I love this guy's videos, share that video to your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever you can share it to. And yeah, let your friends know. Let your friends know. Tell them that, hey, this guy reacts to Sam and Colby. Why is it always a shadow figure of a person? Why not Shadow Cat? People have seen Shadow Cat before. Hey, Nuki. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing? I love that you said horror gang. Yeah, that's yeah, sums it up pretty good. I watched the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once the other night. It's a must watch. Ooh. I want to believe in ghosts because my grandpa died last July. I'll tell you, we've had experiences with my grandpa. Yeah. For my sister, I remember the one that comes to my mind when I think about my grandpa and experience that we had. My sister never met my grandpa. She died before. She died. He died before he could ever meet Brianna, or when they did meet, she was way too young to even remember, or I was pretty young. I was way too young to almost even hardly remember my grandpa. But yeah, when he passed away, in 1999, I want to say is when he passed away. Maybe 2001, 2000. And my sister Brianna went underneath my parents' bed one day, and she came out of the room and said, "Grandpa told me not to be under there because it's not safe." And she never met Grandpa before, so how should she know? How could she know who Grandpa was? And then they pulled out a picture of him, and she said, "That's the man who I saw underneath the bed." Creepy shit, yeah, creep me out. I have some weird experience since I can see some shadow figures almost every month, and yes, it was annoying, but I started kind of get used to it, and I saw twice grandfather Aspir, or whatever you call. I mean, some people at some point, yeah, will probably get used to that. Somebody who has never or hardly experiences that stuff will never probably get used to that shit. Name's Jasmine. Don't worry about being late. You're all good. You're all good. I just appreciate you hopping on in. How are you doing? I'm in Bowling Green, Ohio, middle of nowhere, farmland, as far as you can see. Yeah. I've never been to Bowling Green, Ohio. I've never been to Bowling Green, Ohio. True shadow beings are a Jin. Name's Jasmine. How are you? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? I'm pretty good. Thanks. How are you doing? I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I've heard little kids can see ghosts. It's because I guess they are so close that they're like not too far from being the beginning of creation. So they're just starting out in life. So yeah, they are more immune. They're more acquitted to see ghosts. Babies, will reach up to the ceiling and see something and smile at people. So like I had something similar. I used to see my grandpa by my fridge when I was younger. He died when my mom was only 16, and when she showed me a picture of him, I said, "That's him." That is creepy. My hair stood up, by the way. You guys won't be able to see my hair standing up, but it stood up. I had something similar. I used to see my grandpa by the fridge. Okay, my dad died, so when I turn to look at the clock, it'll say 11:19, his birth date. Wow. My nephew, who is little, always says he sees a ghost in my room. That is unsettling. You do a video where you rank horror movies. I've done a video. I've done a couple of videos where I rank stuff. Yeah, I've done it. I like ranking videos. I actually have a Letterboxd account where I rank stuff all the time. But the ranking videos don't get a lot of views or likes, so I just kind of started to leave those behind. My nephew, who's a little, says he sees ghosts in my room. Yeah, I have a lot of experiences too. Yeah, absolutely. There's reasons why I watch these things and I pay attention. Have you seen the YouTuber Mr. Ballin? I have. We actually have some Mr. Ballin reactions up on the channel. You have to go back a little ways, but we do have reaction videos to Mr. Ballin on the channel. My room is the attic, which doesn't help with the spooky stuff. No, I mean, we used to talk about getting a room in the attic too. My grandpa died last year and I really want to see him, but I'm not going to do anything stupid. Yeah, it's not worth it. You might call on something else to terrorize you. I would not do anything like an Ouija board or anything like that. But maybe if he wants to show himself, maybe one day you'll see him. It was definitely crazy because she didn't have any photos of him. We only got those pictures she showed me years after I said that he's standing by the fridge. I was listening to Mr. Ballin last night. Addictive. Yeah, he's creepy. Actually, I posted, there's a reaction up on Patreon right now that I just posted for Mr. Ballin. I had a weird dream 2 to 3 years ago. Really? Also, I think it's because kids are innocent, so they're more open to seeing ghosts. That's a possibility too. My great-grandma passed away holding me when I was 8. She would always place her hand on my shoulder to comfort me. I was a naughty kid from time to time, I feel, and I would like to think it's her. And it might be her, too. The ghosts I've seen looked solid. That's the creepiest, yeah, when it looks just like a person, like you bump into them, you look at them, and they're just, oh, sorry about that, and then turn around, and they're not there anymore. Creepy shit. Absolutely. Creeps me out. I found a book about small town hauntings where I'm from, and the lady who wrote it had the same experience I had at the same place with the same ghosts. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Confirming that happened to you. That's like, how do you explain that? How do you explain that? Nuki, I'm so sorry. I know how it feels. To lose somebody, yeah, it's not. It's not easy. I grew up without a grandpa. Both my grandpas were died way before I was born. Well, my grandpa Cartwright died while I was alive, but I was way too young to remember him. He passed away in 2000, 2001, 2002. And then my other grandpa was possibly murdered. So yeah, way before I was born. I have sleep paralysis often. When times I managed to open my eyes, I've seen things in my room. The amount of noises I hear in a room at night, I refuse to believe it isn't haunted. It probably is. Not to scare you, it probably is. Will there be more vids added to Why We Believe series? I'm hoping soon. I'm hoping really soon. I've been just so busy with the reactions lately. But I do hope soon, yeah. It sounds like an angel. I really believe that kids can see some things that we can't. That we can't. Yeah. Oh, more than likely. And the book was written after my experience. If you believe in ghosts, do you believe in angels? Absolutely. I believe in angels, demons, ghosts, spirits. I believe in it all. I've seen a demon, so like I know demons exist. I've seen that with my own eyes. I actually have a sketch and a painting of it. I do not think I'll ever get that face out of my head. It was just so real. At my cousin's house, and I once entered, I went to my aunt's room and the lights were off. So I turned around and suddenly heard my aunt calling my name. So I turned around again and there was no one. It's creepy. That is creepy. I gotta say, hearing voices and not seeing anything is some of the most insane shit. Did your demon have horns? No, it did not have horns. Not that I saw. The demon you described was terrifying. Yeah, that was a great sketch. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I saw. How did I see it? I was laying in my bedroom one night. Michael was staying over. Michael was in front of the window, and there was a chest right behind him. A chest I got from my neighbor who recently actually passed away. The chest was in front of the window, and he was laying in front of it. And on top of nothing was on top of it for like all the night. And then probably around 4 in the morning, I opened my eyes and I saw this demon crouched over on top of it like a gargoyle. And I remember it was looking around my room. It didn't notice me, but it was looking around my room. Like, I actually can't even remember if it did notice me or not. I don't think it noticed me, but it was just looking around my room, moving its jaw. And it eventually, after I opened and closed my eyes like about 3 to 4 times, and at the 4th time, it was finally gone. But yeah, it was a crazy experience of mine. And Michael was completely unaware of it, yet it was like hovered right above him. Creepy shit, man. I do have a sketch of it. It might be on my Instagram, so if you guys are following me on Instagram, you could probably scroll down and find it. I've seen my mom twice, heard noises, footsteps, and seen a black magic stuff in my cousin's house. Wow. Wow. I'm glad you love the demon story. It's definitely a memorable story from me. Yeah. I've only seen my inner demons. I still don't get it. Both my passed away, my grandfather and grandma. I saw grandma 3 times in dreams, but grandfather in real life as a ghost walking around my house before he passed away. Holy shit. Oh, wow, that's scary. Yeah. Yep, he had like a goldish tint to his skin. It was weird. It was weird, man. But he didn't have horns. It wasn't like did it have pointy ears? Yes, it did have pointy ears. One of the ears was actually bent over and curved downwards, like it was almost like rotted a little bit or something like that. But it was definitely hanging down a little bit. The other one was pointing straight up. It had hair that was coming out of its head, like in different spots, black hair coming out and whatnot. It was his jaw was kind of big and bulged out over his upper lip. After the Peggy video, I heard a woman's voice say my name. That's fucking freaky. But we've heard voices in the house too. We've heard voices from throughout the years. Mostly my grandma who passed away. We've heard her say, "Help me," Rhonda, my mom's name. Yeah, creepy shit like that. But then again, my grandma, died painfully. She had a chest cancer from smoking, and it really hurt her a lot. A bit like Yoda. I wouldn't say like a Yoda, but I guess I could see like the ears weren't that big, but not really like Yoda. Not really like Yoda, not at all. He was way bigger than Yoda. He was about probably my size. Probably about 5 foot something. And I knew it wasn't Michael because Michael was laying right in front of him. Yeah, so. Creepy fucking night, I'll tell you that. Sorry about that. Someone had the goal to message me at this time in the day. Nope. But yeah. NCM. I'm sorry, I don't know what CM means. I apologize. I don't mean to sound like an idiot. But that is essentially what happened to me that night. Yeah, when I saw that demon, it was creepy. It was a creepy thing. I have no explaining that whatsoever. And I don't think I didn't tell Michael about how I would have described the thing I saw. So about a year later, Michael came back over and he had a moment where he said he saw a face in his head, like a face. And this today still scares the fuck out of me. I never told him how I would describe what the demon looked like, though I would say if I had to describe it, you know those Chinese dragons out in front of Chinese restaurants, the statues they have, Chinese dragons and stuff? Kind of like that is how I would describe it, the face. And anyways, that's how I would be like, yeah, if you know what does look like, it kind of looked like that. And he said about a year later, he had a moment of like a heat flash and he saw a face inside his head. And he said to me, it looked like a Chinese, you know, those statues. And he even said it like this. He said, you know, those statues in front of the Chinese restaurant, the dragons. And I literally jaw dropped, said, what the fuck did you just say to me? And he looked at me, his eyes were wide, his jaw dropped too. And I said, that's exactly what the demon looked like that was in my room about a year ago. And he looked at me and he said, all the hair, he showed me all the hair and goosebumps on his arm were just, his hair was standing up and everything. Could have been a succubus or incubus. I guess it could have been. It could have been, but it means centimeters. Oh, okay, in centimeters. I don't know in centimeters how big that thing could have been. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you screamed or made a noise? Yeah, I always think about that shit. By the way, thank you so much, Francis, you fucking badass, dude. $3. Thank you so much, dude. I literally, I was about to scroll right through that and I was about to say something. I got so distracted into the conversation. Thank you so much, dude. That was an absolutely badass thing of you to do. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know how some kids have imaginary friends? My niece had a ghost. Yeah, the imaginary friend thing, yeah. Yeah, kids will start describing some creepy ass things, saying, yeah, he's like covered in red all the time and stuff. Yeah, fuck. Do you think Sam and Colby were chased by a cult or not? I don't think they were chased by a cult. I think they were chased by a group of kids who decided to scare the fuck out of them. Someone said to me, I'm not sure if it was you or not, someone said on the video that actually that girl that was like screaming, they found her body and stuff. And I would need to see like an actual like news report of that because I'm sure that would have been reported and documented. Also, my best friend Michael saw a lady at a house and supposed to be abandoned. Fucking creepy. Fucking true. No, thank you, sir. Well, I still appreciate it, Francis. That was very sweet of you, man. I always wonder that with my paranormal stuff I've been through, I'd never screamed once. Is someone looming over my bed every night? Sometimes you can't scream. Sometimes you're just frozen with fear. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd probably be petrified. In all honesty, I'd be petrified. You're tough. You're a tough girl. I'll tell you that. You're a tough girl because a lot of people would be done. I don't think I'd ever scream. I'd be frozen in fear. Same. Also, my best friend Michael saw a lady at a house that was supposed to be abandoned. Did I miss that comment? No, I read that comment. That is creepy, dude. That is creepy. I know my cousin actually walked by her house one day and saw a woman standing in the back room from outside. Like a woman dressed in like 30s clothes, 40s clothes. Yeah. Said she was just standing back there. And the back room is actually the room right there covered up by the blanket and everything. So she was back there. We've had a lot of creepy experiences in this house. This is a very haunted house. There are a real cult or covers that are connected to powerful people that they can cover up stuff. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But to me, what it looked like to me, they were riding bicycles. They were like, hey, get over here. To me, it came off like it was a group of kids I've been out in places like that at nighttime, and I have pulled pranks on people to scare them. So it could have been just a group of kids. Could it have been a cult? Absolutely, could have been a cult. But to me, it came off like a group of kids scaring the fuck out of them. And Sam and Colby, when they started running, dude, and screaming, really kind of played into that. Like it's like, oh, we got him on the run now. Let's scare the fuck out of him. I almost forgot that happened to me after my dog passed away. 1 or 2 months passed, and I was about to sleep and felt footsteps near my leg. I turned the lights on and nothing. It felt just like my dog. That's sweet. And I bet you sometimes, you know, people will experience that too. Like they'll actually experience people their pets. Sorry, I'm fixing my hair. I have the worst fucking hair right now, dude. I do apologize about that, but I can't help it. Once I see it like sticking out in places, I'm just like, ugh. I need to get a haircut soon. I do. I really do. Okay, guys, we've been on for about 1 hour and 29 minutes now. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I really appreciate all the new faces hopping on in. Fox Cute Official, thank you so much. Jason, thank you so much. Steven Truthseeker, I appreciate it. Edward, Hannah, Philip, Nuki, Francis, thank you so much for the $3, man. That was awesome of you. Thank you so much. Amna, thank you so much. Amma or Amna, I really hope I don't mispronounce your name. Elizabeth, Names Jasmine, Kylie, thank you so much for hopping on. Alpha Nick. Let's see who else jumped on in here. I really wish I could pronounce your name. I can't pronounce your name. That's no offense to you. I can't. Let's see who else jumped on in here. Peachy, thank you so much. Zanduck, you're a badass. Thank you so much for hopping on in. Cheyenne, thank you. I know you're an executive producer now. Thank you so much for hopping on. It really means a lot. Thank you guys so much for hopping on in. You guys are badasses. This has been a pretty good live stream, actually. Slash that like button. Yes, slash that like button. Thank you so much. I know. We do this every Friday, though. We do this every Friday. No, don't go. I do have to go because my arm is hurting. I do have to go. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. I really have to get up and walk this thing off. I know it sucks. I hate doing it myself. I would be on for a little bit longer, but yeah, my arm is really hurting me. So thank you. Bye and have a nice day. Thank you so much. And by the way, we do have a lot more videos up on Patreon, and we do have the Warren Museum investigation up right now. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Absolutely. So thank you guys so much for hopping on in. It really means a lot. And I do apologize for ending the stream. I know it sucks, but thank you guys so much. Take care. Holy shit, Michael. We made it to We Slaughtered Barbecue, the epitome. Holy shit, Michael. We made it to We Slaughtered Barbecue, the epitome, and the purpose of our trip is to make it to this area.
Oh yes. Food and cattle.
Yep. I just noticed, is that a cemetery way over there, or are those cattle?
No, I think that is a small cemetery.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool and creepy. That thing is massive, but there's not just that one. There are spiders literally
There's
everywhere.
one there. There's one there. There's one over there. And then there's this one here.
Dude, they're everywhere on the property.
Huge.
It's
Oh,
cool.
there's one there.